Good morning. I am walking down to the swale. I saw some of the frogs and they've gotten so much bigger. It's been about a week and a half. Also, some of my cardinal flower is starting to bloom, which it's early. It's early in the season for them. And I am also watering out here because, for two reasons. We're going through a drought. Our days have been about almost 100 degrees with a heat index of about 105, 106 with no rain for weeks. I think we may have had like one rain that lasted for 5 minutes. So everything is super dry. So I have to water out here. Normally the bioswale is self-sustaining. Unless we're going through a drought, then I have to water. Also, the toads, the new toads, they have to be careful not to dry out. So it's their first time out of the water and they're exploring, and they'll do fine. However, super hot days like this and everything's dry, they have to be careful not to dry out. So I make sure to keep this area moist, keep their skin wet and not dry out. Now, all the toads emerged from the water black. It's been about a week and a half, and now their color is beginning to change. He's super hard to see because he's the same color as the dirt. He's brown, he or she. So let me see if I can locate him. As I'm walking closer, he'll probably start to hop and he'll move, so I'll be able to locate him. I think. Oh, did you see him move? There he goes. Let me see if I can get closer. Wow, he's super blended in. Do you see him there? You remember, when they first emerged from the water, they were black. He's turning into more of a brown color. And you can see more of his features, his bumps on his back and all of that now. Let me get a little bit closer. But he's super blended in, which is great. Protects him from the predators. But look at how much bigger he is. Wow, they're doing great. I'll zoom out so you can see his size a little bit better. He's there. Oh, now you can see him from the side. There he is. Yeah, they're a lot bigger. And he'll probably go into the swale area here. And that'll keep him from drying out on these super hot days where everything is dry. That will help him. As I was watering, I saw a number of them in the bioswale jumping around. So they're keeping cool. And he hopped out, so I grabbed my camera so I could take a video of him so you could see how much bigger they are now in a week and a half. right, I'll leave you alone, little guy. Just wanted to show everyone, to give them an update of how you guys are doing and how big you've gotten. They're really doing great. I'll zoom out. You can see where he is there. So still small, but a lot bigger than what they were a week and a half ago. Have a good day. Have a good day. Stay cool. I'm keeping it cool for you guys in here. I'm watering this side, and then I'm gonna water this side. Now, when you have an area that you wanna keep wet that has the frogs, if you have city water, you cannot just come and water the area. You have to let the water sit for a number of days before you use it, because city water has chemicals in it. I have well water that we do not treat with anything. It just comes right from the rain. So I'm able to just use the water right from the hose. And I'll give you a quick update here. As you can see, my cardinal flower is already starting to bloom, a number of them. This one's definitely blooming. This one's starting to bloom. This one's going to be blooming probably in a few days. They're really early. I normally don't have them blooming until into August. So I don't really know what that's about, why they're blooming so early. I also have a number of them that you can't see yet because they still have to grow a little bit before they bloom. But some of them are already blooming, which is interesting. So we'll have hummingbirds. The hummingbirds love these. We'll have hummingbirds coming. So I'm curious to see how this is going to look here. I have some that are blooming now, and then others that'll probably bloom at the regular time, I'm thinking. And then here, I have this cardinal flower that's there, and this one a little bit over to the right. And they'll probably be blooming soon too. So I don't know why everything's so early. The scarlet hibiscus is growing. And look at the new hibiscus that I planted, how much bigger it is already. This one has pink flowers. The scarlet hibiscus in the back has red flowers. I'm really curious to see how this pink one blooms. It'll be the first season for this one. And it's doing great. It's grown a lot. So I will update when that blooms. But so right now, I have some weeding to do out here, but right now I'm just keeping everything cool and wet for the plants and for the frogs while we go through this drought. I'm hoping to have rain by the weekend. I really, really hope. But every day from now until then, we are about 100 degrees. Heat index a little bit higher than that. Yeah, so this will keep everything alive. All right. We'll be back. Have a good day.